The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Hi, I'm Meg from Fit Over 50. I'm here with Little Fit Finley, and today's workout is focused on fall prevention and balance exercises. So we're going to be doing most of our workout standing today. We will be using a resistance band a little bit later, but we're going to have a lot of fun. I know this is a huge focus for so many people who are wanting to improve their balance and prevent falls from happening. So let's get started right away. Little Finn can sit and motivate us from the sidelines. All right, so we're going to start today by taking a side step. Step side to side. Bring those shoulders back, and we'll do some shoulder circles. All right. So I've got lots of different movements for us today, lots of exercises and new ways to challenge your balance. So I hope you're ready to go. I hope you're ready to see some improvements in your balance and learn a few new skills as well. Now, as we go, you'll notice I talk a lot about engaging our core. And what I mean by that is when I say that, it means pulling your stomach in or tightening up a belt, pulling your belly button back towards your spine. So as we do this, as we exercise together, there's going to be many times I cue you for that. So now you'll know what to do. All right, so as we continue, let's lift your foot to the side. We'll bring your arms out and then hands together. So lift. And every time you lift your knee, I want you to activate your core. Pull that belly button in. If you want to focus just on the legs, then place your hands on your hips. Otherwise, you can continue bringing your hands to your heart and lift. And bring those shoulders back. Steady breathing as well. And remember to do what you can. Listen to your body. If there's anything that doesn't quite feel right, then take a break or try something a bit different. And then I do recommend having your chair close by. I've got mine right beside, but you may choose to do these exercises while holding on, and that's a really good way to do it. All right, so from here, we're going to take 2 steps to the side. So we'll do 1, 2, and lift that foot off the floor. So we'll do 1, 2, and lift. Arms to the side. 1, 2, and lift. 1, 2, and lift. So pull in that stomach every time you lift your knee from the floor. And then we're going to see if we can hold it a little bit longer. So 3, 2, 1. Step, step, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Now it does help to lean your foot right against your leg. That will give you a bit of extra support. And 1, 2, 3. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. One more time each way. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. From here, let's place one foot in front of the other. We're going to be doing our rock, starting to lift your toe and lift that heel. And let's shift our weight forwards towards the front of the room and back, swinging your arms nice and gentle. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, as we do this, pull in your stomach here. Tighten it in as you lean forwards. Tighten it to pull you back. Good. And this can be really helpful if you're going for a walk. It's easy to lose our balance or even trip over something. So the more we do this as we're exercising, the more we do these movements, the more we tighten and activate your core, the safer you'll feel when you're out walking. Because you'll know what to do. And you'll feel like you've done these movements before. All right, we're going to add to this one. So let's lift your front knee and keep the heel lifting. So lift the knee. Good. Heel, knee, and heel. One more time. Good. Let's change legs. All right, opposite side. We're going to do the same thing with the heel and the toe right away. Good. This time changing the arms. We're going to reach in front and squeeze your shoulder blades back. Working on our posture. So reach And squeeze the shoulder blades back, bend the elbows. All right, good. I really like bringing posture into our workout today too, because when you stand taller, you'll feel more confident. And when you look up, instead of looking down at your feet, you'll be better balanced and you'll know where you're going. Let's add the knee. Lift and heel lift. Knee lift and heel lift. One and one more. All right, good. Now let's take those legs wider out to the side, hands on your hips. We're going to move into our pendulum. So we're going to start by shifting our weight side to side. So bending one knee, the other leg is straight. Make sure that both your feet are facing the front of the room. All right, good. So option one is to swing your arms. Swing those arms as you lean one way. Swing those arms that way too. Now, it's really common for people to fall forwards, and that's why we just did our last movement to strengthen your body to prevent a fall. But I have heard of many people who fall sideways, so this is also a good position to practice. You want to shift your weight and then tighten your core to bring yourself back safely to the center and then the other way. All right, good. From here, we're going to add a tap. So let's tap the toes. So we're tapping one way, reaching your arms the other way. Tap that foot. Good. Again, we're straightening our back, standing nice and tall. This is option one, tap. Option two is adding a lift. So strengthening up those hips. Good. Awesome. Now, falling and fracturing a hip is quite a common injury that can occur if you fall and lose your balance. So doing exercises like this can really help to strengthen the muscles and also your bones too. We really want to prevent falls as much from happening, and I really do believe it helps when you exercise regularly. So I do encourage you to do that. All right, let's do one more per side. Good, and let's walk it out. All right, our next exercise is going to be a step back lunge, and I'm going to grab my chair. I encourage you to grab your chair for this one too. You can hold on to it with one hand. We're going to start with your feet together and then take a big step back, keeping your heel from the floor. Other hand on your hip here, and then bend your knees. Keeping your position nice and straight. Step in and then step back with the other foot. Keeping that heel from the floor. Don't touch it down. Here we go. Take a big step back, bend both knees. Good, and let's continue with the other side. So we're keeping our back nice and straight, bending the knees. Now, if that doesn't feel too good, you can do a smaller lunge. It looks like this. This is a modified option. You're not stepping quite as far back behind your other foot, but this is still so beneficial, but is a little more gentle on your knees. All right, so let's continue. We're going to add an element of balance to this one. So here we go. As you step back, let's lift your knee in front. Same leg, step back, lunge, and lift your knee. Now, I encourage you to start by holding onto your chair, but as an option, you can always add your arm overhead. All right, so stepping back, lift the knee, lift one arm. Good, back and lift. You may choose over time to lift both arms as you go. All right, good. Let's lower that foot. We'll do the other side. Step back, lift the knee. Reach the arm if you feel comfortable here. Good. Just a few more, and then we'll take a break. Good. 2 more. Awesome. And 1. Good work. Excellent. Grab a sip of water. I'll see you in a sec.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Welcome back. So our next exercise is going to be done right beside your chair again. This is called the tree pose. I've got a few different options. So option 1 is to bring your heel to your foot, toes out to the side, your knee is wide, and you can choose to lift one arm, maybe hold on to that chair for balance with 2 fingers, or if you feel safe, lift both arms. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades back to lengthen, tighten up that core like we've been practicing, breathe, and press those feet firmly into the floor. So this is option 1. Option 2 is to lift your toe off the floor and only touch down if you need to. Okay, so lift that toe, tap down if you need to for balance, but this is a good position to really get into practicing standing on one foot. And then option 3 is to lift that foot a little higher, leaning it right against the other side. You may want to go back to holding on with a few fingers. So we want to aim for 10 seconds in this position, and over time, moving up to 30 or even 45 seconds. So we really want to think about lengthening, standing tall, finding a focal point somewhere on the wall that you can pay attention to, and all these things really help to improve balance. Let's lower the foot and we'll do the other side. All right, so option 1, option 2, or option 3. All right, so finding that option here. You may have one side that is stronger than the other. You may feel a bit safer or less wobbly on one side. You can tell this is my weaker side. I'm moving quite a bit. But remember, tightening your core, squeezing your glutes, and squeezing your inner thighs in together can all help you feel a little more stable. All right, good. Let's release. Let's walk that out. Good work. All right, the next one is focusing on balance as well. So we're going to be lifting and reaching one knee and the opposite arm, reaching all the way up overhead. Lift that knee as high as you can, lower the foot, and we'll do the other side. Good. So we're switching sides, arm and leg. You can hold on for balance for this one as well. And this is one that you can challenge yourself with. So you may want to start just by taking a very slow step, just like you're going in slow motion, climbing a ladder. And then over time, you may want to hold it. So tighten your core, look straight ahead for 3, 2, 1, and other side. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Now, as we age, our ability to lift our leg can often decline and get worse. And this is because we lose some strength in our legs. So keep doing this one. We really want to continue to improve our range of motion because this will help climbing stairs, climbing ladders, kind of like what we're replicating today. All right, one more per side. Excellent. From here, we're going to do an exercise called the clock. You may want to hold on to the chair as we get started. Hand on your hip. This is the side we're going to move. Bend both knees and start by tapping one foot in front and then lift. Tap to the side and lift, and then back and lift. So you can just imagine we're going to the 12 o'clock position on your clock, to the side, so 3 or 9, and then back for 6. All right, good. Now if you're feeling pretty balanced, you want to challenge yourself, lift both arms. Find that focal point. So look at something on the wall, something right in front of you. Very good. Awesome work. And don't forget about tightening up our core. So pulling that belly in every time you lift the knee. Good. All right, let's change sides. Opposite leg. Tapping to the front and lift. Tapping to the side and lift. Tapping back and lift. Keeping a slight bend in the knee that's supporting you. Lift. All right, holding onto the chair or lifting your arms. All right, good. Which side is easier to do? Left? Standing on the left or standing on the right? Good to check in. It's good to notice. And you may find over time that your weaker side gets a bit stronger. All right, excellent. Let's do this one more time. To the side and back. All right, excellent. So we're going to be doing a few movements and continuing to work on our balance with our band. So grab the band. All right, move that chair out of the way. Now you don't need tons of space. You'll see I just have a small space here, but we're going to be moving. We're going to be traveling. So I want you to hold on to your band so it's nice and tight. Not pulled too tight, but just tight and strong. You can even double up the band, which I'm going to do. Mine is quite long. But you're using this for support. We're going to start by taking one step right in front of the other. So one foot in front. And as you take your step, we want to focus on lifting your toes. So we're doing a heel toe step. And then as we go back, we want to touch your toe down first and then roll your foot so your heel touches. All right. And this is a really good way to prevent falls. My fit tip of the day is 3 ways to prevent falls. So number 1 is this, heel toe walking. You don't always have to walk in a line. You may walk around the block or in your house, but every time you lift your toe a bit higher, it means it can help to prevent you from tripping or catching your toe on something, even if it's the carpet. All right, as we continue, let's do a figure 8. All right, good. So stepping back. Remember to look straight ahead. Sometimes we want to look down, but that makes it worse. Your balance will be better when you find that focal point. So look straight ahead. Good. Tighten up that core. Awesome work. Very good. All right, that's a good one. That's tough. The next one we're going to do is the flamingo walk. So very similar, but we're going to lift your knee. Now lower your band so you tap your knee to the band each time. And that way you'll know you're lifting your knee high enough. All right, so we'll just take a few more. Stepping back, a little more challenging, lifting that knee. Good. If you need to step down or tap down, or even if you need to hold on to something, doing this beside a counter is a really good idea. Good, and then back. Good, so you want to do about 3 to 5 steps, depending how big your place is. And then lift that foot, and then change directions. Lifting nice and high. Good, lifting that foot here, and last time going back. All right, good work, good work. Aiming for that knee each time. All right, so let's take a moment here, grab some water, and I'll see you in a minute.
This program is brought to you by the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees, protecting federal pensions and benefits since 1963. Visit federalretirees.ca to learn more.
Good to see you back. All right, so let's continue with a few more exercises with the band. The next one is called the bow and arrow, and I really like this one. This is going to build some strength in your upper body as we focus on balancing. So what I want you to do is we're going to be wrapping one hand and then the other hand, avoiding your fingers. Now, you may have a different band than me, and that's all right, but hold on to the ends. And then we want to take your feet a little bit wider than we'd normally stand. Now, the one arm is going to be pointing to the corner of the room, and our toe is pointing also to that same place in the room. All right, we're going to be lifting your elbow and pulling. And as we do this, we want to shift towards your side knee, bending that knee, and then straighten the leg as you pull. So here we go. We want to shift and pull the band. Now, you may have to adjust your hands on the band so that the band is a little bit tighter, especially as you pull. And think about keeping your elbow nice and high as you pull back on the band. So let's breathe in, breathe out. bending into the knee, shifting, tightening your core, and then pull back. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, let's change arms, change legs. This time aiming towards this part of the wall. And here we go. Bend the knee and pull. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee and pull back on that band. Inhale and exhale. All right, awesome work. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, good. Let's circle your shoulders backwards. The next position we'll do is with one foot in front of the other. And we're going to be holding onto the band with your arms a little further away this time. And what I want you to do is I want you to hold this position, one foot in front of the other, bend your knees slightly, and then we're going to hold onto the band and we're going to be pulling out to the side, keeping your arms nice and straight. So hold on to the band with your palms, your hands in a fist, and pull as far back as you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, and we're pulling the band nice and wide. All right. Now, with your band, you may have to adjust your hands, maybe move them further back. Or if you want to work harder, bring your hands closer together. All right, good. And this exercise is targeting our back and helping to improve our posture. So if you find that your posture has gotten worse, that your shoulders are rounding in, this exercise can help you to build up that strength in your upper back. Good, let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, now while we're here, let's keep holding on to the band, but relax your arms a bit and lift your front toe. So we're shifting your weight to your back foot, and you may choose to hold it here, or you can lift that band overhead, finding that balance. So this is option 1. Option 2 is to lift your foot and lean that foot right against the other leg. All right, do your best to hold it here. Good. Breathing in and out for 3, 2, 1. And let's lower the arms, put that foot back in front of the other. And we are going to switch. We're going to do the other foot in front. So reposition those feet. Good. Bend the knees a little bit. Awesome. And this time we're going to hold on to the band and add a twist. Anytime we move your upper body, it really does challenge that balance. And even though your both feet are on the floor, it's still tough. You got to really tighten up that core. All right. Now, if you want to challenge yourself a little more with this, like last time, you can lift. Woo, see, I'm being challenged too. You can lift your toe. Good. And continue. Now, if you have osteoporosis, just a reminder to move the arms, but keep your torso facing the front of the room. All right, our next option is to lift like we did on the other leg. Okay. More challenging to be balancing on one foot. Good, and release. All right, so let's finish up. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. Reach up, inhale, and exhale. And again. Good, and one more time. And thank you so much for joining today. Keep up the balancing. Keep up the good work. We'll see you soon.
We hope you enjoyed today's workout. Don't forget to visit rogerstv.com for schedules and listings of other great workout programs that you can enjoy right in the comfort of your own home. Exercise is just one of the steps we can take towards healthy living. Be sure to safeguard your home against hazards that could result in slips, trips, and falls. Don't forget to schedule regular health checkups with your providers and enrich your body with plenty of rest, water, and nutrient-dense foods. Visit ottawapublichealth.ca or call them at 613-580-6744 for some excellent tips and publications on the many ways you can maintain a healthy, safe, and happy lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.